Did you ever wish that you had the combination to the safe that holds all the wealth of the universe, that holds all the energy that you need in your life to be happy and prosperous and accomplish all the wonderful things you'd like to accomplish in your life? Did you ever feel that it's an unbreakable safe, that there's no way to ever learn or gain or figure out the combination to have plenty of energy to overflowing, love and happiness in your life, joy and wealth and prosperity of every kind, to have all your dreams be achieved? Did you ever feel like that you just cannot come up with a combination to achieve your dreams? Your dreams are noble dreams. Your dreams are wonderful dreams. Your dreams are great dreams. You want to change the world. You want to help the country. You want to help yourself and your friends, your relatives. You want to do good for everybody, and you have noble dreams. You have dreams of becoming a person that would be able to lead and create things for people, and having an enjoyable job, a job that would be rewarding and satisfying and stimulating every day, so that you could look forward to getting up and going to your career or your work or your job or your profession. But somehow the combination to that safe of gaining that kind of energy, and really and truly it is only just energy, to gaining that type of energy, it just seems like it's just an unbreakable safe. Well, this is the spirit of ecstasy coming to you with these combinations that will do that, that will open that safe. I'm going to open that safe, and you'll be able to achieve all of your dreams. You'll be able to have all the energy that you need. You'll be able to have an abundant, radiant countenance. You'll be able to go forth and shine the light of all the energy. You won't know where all the energy come from, but the energy is going to be buoyant and abundant and radiant and shining and scintillating and all going in every direction, providing a great power and strength, and just like a mighty wave, and you will be riding the surf above it, and you'll be just like a mighty wind, and you're behind it riding in its wake. The energy will go ahead of you. The energy will go beside you. The energy will go under your feet. You will ride the waves and walk on the energy. Walking on the energy. Walking on sunshine is what the song says, but we're going to walk on energy today. The safe that contains all of this is right within your own self. You've heard that the that all of the success and many times the secret to riches is to look in your own backyard. You've heard that saying, but it is actually closer than that. And that particular saying was talking about mainly about the subconscious mind, to look and to program your subconscious mind for success. It's in your own backyard, in your own subconscious mind, that you have to deal with, to get rid of all the fears and all the things that take away from energy and all the things that lead you in the wrong direction, and put in there good thoughts, and put in there stimulating thoughts, and put in there thoughts of success instead of poverty. Put in there riches instead of being burdened down with bills and burdened down with difficulties in getting your needs met, and providing for your family. In there, to program in there thoughts of wealth and prosperity instead of poverty. But the combination to all of those things is really right within you. It's the infinite mind that lives within you, and I will give you several of those combinations to get you in touch with the infinite mind, so that you may begin to lay hold upon all of this wealth and this energy and these riches. Now let me show you. There's a very good coffee that I have been drinking lately. Gives a whole lot more energy than what regular coffee does, and doesn't give you the jitters. Doesn't give you the all of the anxiety attacks and things like and the withdrawal attacks that regular caffeinated coffee will do, because it uses Ganoderma lucidum, which is that herb that provides you with energy and stimulates energy. as much, which is much preferable to caffeine and gives you more energy than caffeine. And I'm just going to show you real quick, and then we'll go ahead and continue with these combinations. But this this is the black coffee right here that you can get 30 in this box, and it looks like this right here, gourmet black coffee, and it's from Oregano Gold. And now then, and then here's the one that comes already with the latte already mixed up in it. And that one's called Gourmet Coffee Latte. Comes in a nice, pretty box. Has this one has 20 packs in it that you just tear, and they're already measured out. Pour in the cup. It's already, all your lattes already mixed up. Your coffee and your all the mixtures of cream and sugar and latte and everything that goes into a latte is already in there. And you just one step, you got your coffee, just sit there, and then you just take it and you just drink it down. And then here's but this one here which is the black coffee, that has, this one has 30 in it. Same thing, just pour it in your cup, ready to go. Don't have to worry about just put a little hot water in there. You don't have to worry about firing up a coffee maker or any of that kind of thing, or dealing with all that cleaning that you have to do to keep the taste right. You always have exactly the perfect flavor, always the perfect flavor all the time, because it's packed within there, and it doesn't touch any kind of a container to gain to gain bitterness, to get bitterness from the container, to get the ill taste of the container. And so it comes out with a much better flavor. But anyway, that's just a physical stimulant. But, of course, the spiritual stimulant and the mental stimulant and the stimulant that was within, far greater than that. But we do need a little physical stimulant every once in a while to kind of keep us happy while we're learning these spiritual things. But the first combination I'm going to give you is that you need to realize that there is, and this is something you raise your awareness to, which we really don't, hardly anybody realizes this, but there's a law called the law of acceptance. And that means what you can accept into your life, the amount of wealth that you can accept in your mind as being attainable for you, and the amount of wealth that you can accept in your mind as being something which will actually come to you, and which you can actually lay hold on and actually gain the combination to. That amount of wealth you can actually achieve. But you have to raise your awareness to the point where you figure, yeah, that is possible. Otherwise, you do not have the level of acceptance necessary to receive it, because you have to be able to accept it. The gift is being given. God is pouring out the gift to us of all this wealth and prosperity. But we have to reach out our hands and receive it. Well, why waste time and energy reaching out your hands to receive something that you don't believe is even going to be there in the first place? And so why close your eyes and meditate and try to receive the ideas that God's given you about how to accept that wealth, because you don't believe it? So that means what we've got to do, like I showed you before, right on the card, the LOA at the bottom and an arrow pointing upward into infinity. And then every day, as you get up and write in your journal, say, this is how I'm increasing my acceptance. This is how I'm raising my level of acceptance today. This is how I'm raising my level of receiving ability today. This is how I'm raising my level of awareness today. And the next day when you come back there, make sure that you still have that same level that you wrote in the day before, and then you up it just a little bit more. And every day you up that level of awareness and achievement, a level of acceptance each day, just a little bit more. And write that down, and make note of it, and make note of how it makes you feel. Make note of how it makes you happy. Make note of how it makes you radiant. Make note of how much energy it gives you. It'll give you energy when you write that down in there. And you say, yes, I can achieve a nice dream home. I've got my blueprint written down here in my journal, how I want it to be. I want it to be so many bedrooms, 5, 6, 7 bedrooms, whatever you can get your level of acceptance of up to. It's got so many swimming pools, indoor, outdoor, saunas, and all these kinds of things. And you write all these on your blueprint, and you say, I'm lifting my level of acceptance to believe that I can actually have that, and I actually deserve that, and God will actually give it to me. And then the next day when you come back, raise it a little more. Say yes, and it's going to have a 3, 4, 5 car garage where I can put all of my Lincolns and my Cadillacs and my Rolls Royces, and then he'll have another garage area where, big enough to hold 5 or 6 collectible cars, where I can hold my Jaguars and my Maseratis, and a place where I can hold my old cars, 57 Chevy, whatever it is you think of as an old collectible antique car, and I'm going to have all of that within that house. And then the next day you go back, and then you start putting on more, put more on it, and put more on it, and raise it. Continue to raise that level, except every day, and then begin to raise it about the amount of money that you're going to have. I have a desk in there that's just piled high with money. I have a desk full of all kinds of bank cards and passbooks and bank books, and they're all full of money. And just keep raising that awareness every day. And that's the combination. That's the combination to gaining energy and power. And we said we wanted to gain the combination to that safe where the energy and power. There is a safe. Let me tell you, there is a safe. There is a safe in the universe that has all the power and the strength and the energy and all of the stimulating power and all of the wealth producing power, and it has all the millions that you want in your life of money is all within that safe. But you don't have the combination. The combination has to be, you have to learn that combination. And so you have to turn to Infinite Mind and ask the Infinite Mind to give you that, and then write it down, and he'll give you a little more of it every day. You won't get the whole combination the first day, but if you keep on that journal day after day after day, and you write down combination number 1, or the first number, and the next day the next number, and the next number, and then pretty soon you'll have hundreds of things in there that you can put all together, and you'll be able to crack that safe. You'll be able to open it up. You'll be able to get out those riches. Believe me, they're in there. They're within you right now. God has that for you. He has it for each and every person. All you got to do is get to working on that combination. Get to meditating. Spend about 20 minutes of meditation in meditation every day, with your eyes closed, or in a place where there's no distractions, where there's nobody can interrupt, no phone can ring, nothing, no TV on, and have a blank sheet of paper there, or a journal, or a notebook, and close your eyes for a few minutes. Receive what you can about these combinations, then write them down in that journal or that paper. And keep up with it every day. Make notes at what time and what day and what day of the week that it happened, and when you got them, and how it made you feel. Write about a paragraph down there below about how you felt when you received that answer, and how glorious it uplifted you, and how much energy it gave you. Say, I received the answer that I can have my dream home within a few years, within a few short years, maybe within 90 days. And oh boy, when I received that, it just filled my whole soul with just all kinds of energy and rejoice. I said, finally I have the combination. Finally I have the answer. And it just made my feet want to dance. It made me want to jump up and shout. It made me want to jump up and smile. It made me want to jump up and slap somebody on the back and say, look what's happened to me. It gave me happiness and peace and joy in my life. It said, finally, the struggle is over. The dream home is coming. And just write all that down. And these things will give you energy. And believe me, with enough energy, you can do everything. With enough energy, you can do all of these things. Everything that is detracting from our wealth, it's because we keep ourselves so burdened down and lack of energy because of the thoughts that we think. All of these every negative thought you think subtracts a little from your energy. Every thought you think is, I can't do it, subtracts a little from your energy. Every thought you think about, oh, everything's evil, everything's bad, the whole world's bad. There's a lot more good going on in this world than there is evil. There's a whole lot more good going in this world than you could ever get your mind to believe. There's a whole lot more good in this world, and with a whole lot more power and a whole lot more strength and a whole lot more love and a whole lot more peace and power than anything you could ever even dream of. So get that out of your mind. The world's full of disaster. The world's full of terror. cares? The world is full of evil people. The world is full of corruption. Get that out of your mind. That's destroying your energy. And it's not true. There's a little bit of that, but there's so much more good. There's so much more power and so much more strength. And you can crack that safe. Or don't believe you can crack that safe today. Get down and get to working on your combination. Get down and get to working on it now so that you can be successful and happy and prosperous in your life. And I know you'll enjoy this